Hello, my beautiful fountain friends. Welcome to Drunky Nibs. I'm Count Fuckula, and we're gonna do some pen stuff today, because I have not thought about anything but fountain pens for the last, 10 hours, and it's been driving me insane, and I really want to make a video, so I'm gonna do it. And I don't have any useful content to provide today, so I am going to do a currently inked. Alright, so, yes, let's do that. Alright. We'll see if this is a good idea or not. It might be like, Count, why are you uploading this at 7:30 in the morning? Well, it'll be later than that, but right now, it's about 8 o'clock. I just jumped time around all kinds of over the place. But I work overnights at a convenience store. It is similar to the Black Lodge. So this is my nighttime. I'm a real vampire, and I sleep during the day. Okay, let's get started. What shall we do first? I'm gonna close my eyes and grab the first pen I see. Except I don't see it, because I have my eyes closed. Okay, here we go. This is the Wing Sung 3003, filled with a combination of Sikatuna and... Oh, wait a minute. When did I put this nib in it? Hold on. What? I'm confused now. Is it this one? Okay, never mind. I'm less confused. This is one of my everyday carry work pens. It's the red one. So if we're gonna do work pens, we might as well start with the black one. The Pilot. Filled with Graf von Faber-Castell Carbon Black. Oh, this is gonna be a shit show, I can tell already. Okay. I cleaned it, so I didn't get any hard starts. I should pay better attention to the way the filming is going. I need to spread the legs of this tripod like a beautiful man. Woo! I shouldn't be doing my currently inked notebook. This is new. I got this for my passport-sized traveler's notebook that I use as a wallet, but it's too big. Whoever made this did it the wrong size, so it's too fat. So I'm going to use it as my currently inked notebook, because I don't have a Tomoe River currently inked notebook. I have a Clairefontaine one, but not a Tomoe River. Fine. I should have kept that clipped. Graf von Faber-Castell. Fuck. I only wanted to use 3 lines for this, and for one of them I wanted to do a whole line of the ink that's in the pen. It's okay. I'm gonna post this. I don't know. Sometimes I like using it posted, sometimes I like using it unposted. I don't usually post my pens. Okay, this might be an outlier. I like using the back of the nib to do a swatchy swatch. Boom! Yay! Oh no, the ink's not going to dry by the time we have to go to the next page. We'll figure out something to do in the meantime. Alright, next work pen. This is a Wing Sung 3003 with a fine Kakuno nib made by a Pilot. Focus. Let me see the smiley happiness. Look, it is bleeding from the face. This is a creepy nib. It is a nib that is creeping, and it is also creepy. So this is just the epitome of creepy nibs. Behold its glory. Okay. Boom. Let's do WS. Pilot fine. Okay. Blue Ghost to dilute it. Because I don't want to dilute it with water, because that might make it not perform well. So I'll dilute it with another ink that has no color, so that is better. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Wow, this is hitting me way harder than I expected it to by this time. Okay, boom. That looks bloody as fuck, and I'm just getting a metaphorical erection over it. Not a real one. I don't want to be a creep. That's gross. But yes, I love inks that look like blood, because I am an edgelord like that. Okay, next. Where is our next work pen? Okay, I have taken this Kako Edge out of rotation. This one, the one that I talked about, like either, I don't know if it was the last video or the video before that, but here's the cap to that one. We will focus upon it. And apparently you guys like long videos, so I have no qualms about spending like an hour and a half watching, spending the time to watch film. Fuck, oh my god, this is exactly as I expected it would be. Woo! Let's see, where are the cracks? Yeah, there you go. See, there's a crack here. Kako Edge has this problem. My first cap broke, I threw it away, so I don't have that to compare it to. Let's see that cracked there, and then there's more cracks. In other places, oops, that I cannot see right now. So yes, if you contact Kako, they will send you two replacement caps free of charge. I would rather that not be something that they had to do, but since they do it and the pen does it, you know, I'm glad that they own up to their bullshit. Own up to their bullshit. Okay, so this is a pilot. Pilot Kakuno. Is it like an oo with umlauts, or is it just supposed to resemble a smiley face? Because it's probably not pronounced Kakuno. Unless it is, in which case I'm wrong. Or I'm right. I don't know. It's a thing. Alright. So, this is a medium. You know, when I first got into fountain pens, I was like, I want the finest needlepoint hairline ever. But now I'm like, I want to the juiciest fucking broad ever. So this is the closest I'm gonna get towards any of my regular pilot pens that are not the Falcon that you will see in a short while. Alright, okay, this is filled with pen. B-S. See, if I do the cursive B's and the S together as like a title, it doesn't look very good. 503 Rose. powder. This ink has some nice shading. I have more than one pen that is filled with ink. This ink. I definitely have more than one pen that is filled with ink. That's the purpose of this whole shebang. Let's drop some big blobs so we can get a real good feel about the beautiful dimensions this ink will have once it is dry. Okay, so then we'll go to I don't carry this to work anymore. It's only, been a couple days since I last carried it to work. But sometimes the cap will come unscrewed or fall off the end of my pocket, because I'm talking about pants pockets, because my work shirts do not have shirt pockets, unfortunately. That would be great for fountain pens, but I have to use my pants pockets. And that's not good for fountain pens, as anyone who uses fountain pens will know. But the rest of my pens are good. Okay. This is an Esterbrook SJ 1550. It's mine. Ooh, I wrote that too big. My bad. Holy shit. And I knew this was gonna be a Drunky Nibs video, but I didn't think it'd be a Drunky Nibs video. Okay, diamine. Silver fox. Like Anderson Cooper. Okay. Let's do the smear. This is nice. It's got some blue undertones that I don't always like in my grays, but in this one it's really nice. Oh, it's showing up too blue on camera. But that's fine. Because you know that my relationship with color accuracy is absolutely non-existent. I like this pen a lot. If you haven't heard me talk about it already, I've never made a video on it because I'm not well versed in vintage pens. It's a lever filler. There's a lever. That's the right lever and not the wrong lever, Kronk. And I love the way this looks. It's completely smooth. It's not ridged like it may appear. There's no lumps in it. It's all just one thing, and it looks really nice. I like this pen a lot. I would get another one in a different nib size. It's a good, nice pocket pen. Let's show it next to a Pilot Parallel, and you could, see, you can't even fit the whole Pilot Parallel in the frame. Excuse me. Please and thank you. That is not the first time that is going to happen. See? Obviously. Oh my god, I'm so sorry you have to sit through this. Speaking of Drunky Nibs. Alright, so while I was at work today, I was listening to a podcast called The Leaky Nib. And I was like, Leaky Nib? I'm a creepy nib. Yay, we're friends. In spirit. And that it's such a good podcast, you have to go listen to it. I'm just obsessed with it. They talk about all things related to pens, and going to pen shows. And I was thinking about the first time I may go to a pen show, and then I started to cry a little bit because I was very happy. And I just imagine. Okay, take a second or 5. Or as many as you want, and imagine yourself in a convention hall or something of the sort, full of people who love fountain pens, and try not to tear up a little bit. 'Cause it's just, wow. Wow. Like, this, there's nothing that consistently brings me joy other than the band Crystal Castles as much as fountain pens. Like, I was that kid in elementary school and middle school who hated cargo pants, but I wore cargo pants so that I could carry more pens and pencils. They weren't fountain pens at the time, but I love writing utensils. They're my favorite. So let's take a look at these inks on this page so far, because they are now dry. I have rambled enough as it is. Alright, Graf von Faber-Castell Carbon Black has some sheen. Look at that, that's nice. I like a black with sheen. It's nice, but it still looks very nice and dark. Dark, yes, see, oh, okay, I have to hold this steady. I apologize. This is giving you motion sickness. See, it's a nice dark black. It's obviously black. It's not like, maybe it's just a dark gray, but it's black. Okay, and then the Sikatuna, it's diluted, but you still get the crazy sheen that Sikatuna does. See, you can see it. It's like green and gold and beautiful. And then here is rose powder, which has some very nice shading in certain parts. I like that quite a bit. But it's not so shady that you can't read it. Like, it's like half the letter you can see and half the letter you cannot. Yes. And then with the Esterbrook SJ, Silver Fox has some shading, but it's, again, not too overpowering. And then I think, no, that's like vaguely something that might resemble sheen on some days. So there we go, that's the first page. I'm not going to write on the back because it will interfere. I don't want to interfere with the inks that are on the first page. It's fine. I know. We're losing like a page of 52-gram Tomoe River paper. Whoa. I cannot do anything with my camera. Oh, it's because I'm just sitting on my headphones cable. Okay. Jiggle, jiggle like a wiggle. Jiggle in a wiggling spree. I don't know. Do you remember those Jell-O commercials? Sorry. Alright. Let's get serious now. Let's get serious black. I'm pushing through the veil because Bellatrix was right. Sorry. I have feelings about Harry Potter. And I don't really like the good guys as much as other people do. I got this clip in an ink flight box, and it's very thin, so that I can clip these pages together and not worry about anything. Holy fuck, it's 19 minutes already! It's alright, you're not even watching this right now. You're just doing other things while you're listening to this. Okay. I was really happy to fill this one up. Okay, this is a Lanby 2757, which looks exactly and is interchangeable with a Lamy Safari. This came in all matte black before the Lamy Safari did. That's why I bought it. And then literally the next year, the all black Lamy Safari was a thing. So, sorry, Lanby 2 beat you to it, and I bought the Lanby 2 for like $5, and it came with like 3 different grip sections, with different nibs, for way cheaper than a Lamy Safari. It feels exactly the same. It looks exactly the same. Literally every part is interchangeable. I have tried, because I have a charcoal Lamy Safari. So if you want a Lamy Safari, let's count how many times I've said Lamy Safari so far in this video. You should get a Lamy 2757 instead and save yourself some money. However, maybe that's not really accurate, because I have put the Lamy feed and Lamy nib into this pen. So get a Lamy nib. So you can get a Safari for like $12 without buying a Safari. Okay. Oh no, that wasn't in frame. Let me zoom out. I'm sorry. Okay. This ink is FWP. Lady? I don't need to clip that. Oh. Oh no, I smeared it. Gross. I love this ink quite a tremendous amount. I'll zoom in while I swatch it. Oh no, whatever. It's fine. Who cares? Who cares? It's just more ink on the paper, and that's kind of something we want. I did not expect 2 glasses of absinthe to get me this obscenely not sober. But I hope you're having fun, because I'm definitely having fun. This is great. Now, I decided that I would be unfortunately depressed if I did not do a chromatography of Ferris Wheel Press Lady Rose. So I did a chromatography of Lady Rose. Oh my god, I am gonna regret this later. I am gonna focus on this piece of coffee filter. I swear to Lucifer. Okay, alright. There we go. Okay, so there's like this dark gray here that looks purple on screen, but it's fine. And then there's this baby blue up at the top. And then there's this kind of peachy color down at the bottom. It's very neat. I like the combination. And yes, okay. So next. Oh no, it begins. Because of course I need another drink. Here we go. Taco Edge. Like I was talking about earlier. Okay. Let's write the name. Oh, actually, since it's a shimmer ink, with my shimmer inks, I don't like to just go right in. I like to move the piston in the converter around a little bit so that it can, because sometimes the ink can settle to the bottom and it won't get into the pen. So I like to play around with the piston a little bit and get it nice and saturated. Sometimes I do this with inks that are not shimmer, just because I want to know that I'll be able to write immediately. I don't want to have to guess. And I know some people just want to be like, I want to uncap it and write with it. And then that'll be, I want it to go. But sometimes that doesn't happen with the kind of inks that I like. I've probably already had this uncapped for too long. So now this black extra fine nib is from the Sky 2. And apparently that doesn't come with a black nib anymore, which I am very unhappy about. That's not fair. That's not fair. I got a black nib with mine. You should get a black nib with yours. Because black nibs are cool. So look at the shimmer. Okay. This is... Then... Julia plus Dacha rose pale, which makes a very interesting pink. It's like, it's definitely pink, but it's almost on the purpley side. 25 minutes has already elapsed. And stop looking at the time and just have fun with pens. Because I know that's what some of you are doing. You're like, have my videos on in the background while you fill pens and play with inks and stuff like that, and that brings me such a tremendous amount of joy. I do not know how to articulate it in the English language. I'm just, I don't know. I don't have any words for how overjoyed I am at the conversations and stuff that I've had with people commenting on my YouTube channel and sending me an email at creepynibs@gmail.com. Ooh, I got some ink on my thumb. I'm going to put it on my face. Okay, I put it on my face. Maybe now I am pretty. Oh, I got some more ink on my thumb. Let's put it on the paper. The paper will be as pretty as I am now. Okay, what's next? Close my eyes. Close my eyes. I'm going to go with... Alright. Okay. This pen has never been featured on this channel before, but it is my favorite pen. This is a Pilot Falcon, or Pilot Elabo in soft medium. This is my only gold nib pen. Now initially, it's got some nib creep, creepy nibs. That's the creepy nib for today. But that's interesting that it looks pink. Neato! I tried to press the paper to focus on it. We'll look at the shimmer while I ramble. I got an extra fine one. And then I noticed there was a huge scratch in the cap clip. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I'll return that. I'll get a different extra fine. And then I got a new extra fine, and there was like a chunk of resin missing from in between the cap bands. So I'm like, you know, we'll just return this. The soft medium is on sale. We'll get that one. So I got that one. And this is the one that I have now. Oh my god, this pen is just such an erection to write with. I'm afraid to push it. I know that it's a soft nib. And then soft nibs flex a little bit, but I don't want to do that. I do not want to string these ties under any circumstances whatsoever. This is filled with my favorite ink, of course. And you can probably see why I put this ink in this pen. Look at that shading. Just look at it. Look at it for as long as you like. Stop everything you're doing. Look at the shading. Behold. Okay. Let's do this swatch. I love this pen so much. It's It's my favorite. I wish I could put this nib into a pen BBS Niangao, because then I would not need another pen ever. That's not true. I would still feel like I needed another pen, so I would buy more pens. But that would be like the pinnacle of my enjoyment as far as pens go. So, speaking of Niangao, it makes perfect sense to me to shift into this one. This is my favorite Niangao pen. I have 4 of them, plus a knife. But this has flat ends. I love flat top pens. I love this material. I love the ink that is in it. This is a medium nib that came in the 471 that I have done a little stubbiness to. That I have done a little stubbiness to? That I have done a little stubbiness to? That I have done a little stubbiness to? Might be hard to tell upon camera, but you'll see in the writing I just put my finger in the matter. Okay. Whew. Oh, goody. See, I did the thing again where I did the cursive cursor instead of the regular. But it's fine. 352. Stop me there. Now, when I got this nib in the 471, I had a pretty big problem with baby's bottom. This nib it came with. It is one of their original fine nibs with the kind of Waverly tip. I don't want to call it a fude because I think that is entirely inaccurate. Inaccurate. But Waverly is a little bit more accurate. This beautiful baby still BBS 503 Ross Powder. I kind of fit it a little bit. Okay. Now, I know I have a line swatch of this on the last page, but I have to go for consistency. And fuck. I got it on the next page, but it's fine. I don't care. The more pink, the better. Look at that shading. Look at that shading. Do you see it? Of course you see it. You're watching this video. Unless you're doing things that aren't watching this video. But you're listening to this video, and you can hear me talk about the shading, and you can visualize it in your brain cells. Oh, I dropped it. That's unfortunate. Okay, it's fine. Everything's okay. It's okay. Speaking of it's okay, this is my pen BBS 480. I almost said 308. It looks like the 308. Some people think it's the 308, but it's not. It's the 480. I'm salivating just looking at this amazingly gorgeous acrylic. I can't even deal. But Bainey has gotten back to me, and I may or may not be getting sent a new barrel. They are going, she, Penny is a she, as far as I've read. I don't like to assume genders. That's not very nice. Because whatever, am I really a man? I don't think so. I've never identified with masculinity in any capacity, but I like having a penis, so I don't have any dysphoria. I don't know what's going on as far as gender is concerned in my life. But think about gender in your life. It is a fascinating concept and social construct. It doesn't really mean all that much, objectively. but subjectively it means quite a bit. Anyway, that's the conversation for people who are far more educated than I am. This is filled. I will talk about what it's filled with in a second. Go guide sheet. I need to be able to write on the line. It's a medium nib. My stupid tripod leg is in the way of my notebook and I'm grumpy. Filled with troublemaker. I really want to buy a bottle of this kind of immediately. But Troublemaker isn't taking orders right now, and everywhere that sells Troublemaker has this out of stock. It is incredibly unfortunate. I want to put this in, like, most of my pens. This is like a contender for a favorite ink. I want to show you something once I'm done doing the swatch. Go! Get wet. Sopping wet pussy. Okay. Because Nyangao is a cat. So it's a sopping wet pussy. Okay. Alright. Okay, so there's that. Oh, shit. Where's the thing that I wanted to show you? Oh no. Oh, found it! Okay. So I've taken some of the inks that are in my pens right now, and I've done some things. So I wrote with it, and then I laid some down, and then I smeared it with my finger. Okay? This top one is color versus matter. Doesn't do anything super neat. This is a blotch of Lady Rose by Ferris Wheel Press. And this. Okay, this is petrichor. That's the blotch. This is the one that I did with my finger and then did with my finger again. This is all the same ink. All the same ink. I don't have words for how fascinating this is. So there's this turquoise. It looks like it's like 3 or 4 different inks. There's like a dark blue, and then there's like a gray, and then there's a bright pink. Purple kind of dealio. It's... Yo. See, I took a water brush. Let's see, is this the one? Yes, this is the exact same one. It's got the flat nib. Nib, brush, tip. It just went right through. Look at this, the pink. And then I did some calligraphy with the Sikatuna CM nib that I haven't shown you yet. Give me a minute. I tested out the Kakuno that I filled. See, this is what I do with the papers that I use in the background of my fire swatch with me's. They don't go to waste. I promise you that. So I wrote with the glass nib with the L'Artisan Pastelier. It was Grenade. And it doesn't do anything very interesting. It's just a very bright pink. But it looks kind of purple in this concentration on this paper. So it's out of the running for my favorite pink. Rose Powder is in the lead. Rose Powder and Lady Rose. They're in the top front runners for my favorite. So then I did, I have a Jinhao 992 that I have filled with Pilot Hero Shizuku Kirisame. If you saw my Kirisame video, you will know that this pen is dedicated to that ink. It's eyedroppered. It will never be filled with another ink for as long as I am a pen fiend. I'm probably giving you motion sickness. Why am I talking like that? I can just talk like a normal person. Drunk me is weird. But look at the pink. Look at the pink. There's so much pink. There's pink in this gray, and pink and gray are my favorites. Now, you might be like, whoa, what is that? This is Colorverse Matter. This is why it is my favorite gray ink. Well, not the only reason, but it's one of them. So I put down some water with the water brush, and then I dropped some of the Colorverse Matter upon the water, and this is what it did. I didn't do anything else to it. It's just the one ink and the water, and separated into this beautiful, like, majestic baby of joy and sorrow. And then this is some more Lady Rose. How's that? How's that? Look at that. Look at the Lady Rose. It's a glass dip pen. It's got some shading. And, oh, and I put it in a Lamy Safari broad. Oh, since that we have talked of that. Oh, wait, it's not a Lamy Safari. I don't know why I said it was a Lamy Safari. Where I didn't even do that one yet. No, I did. The Lambie 2757. Oh, fuck. This is a really bad idea. Why did I... People are going to watch this anyway, and they're going to love it, and it drives me insane. I don't understand what the fuck you people see in me. But it brings tears to my eyes, and it makes me very happy. So, we'll do the... Alright, I have a Kaweco extra fine nib that came with this. Oh, I'm fucking up the lighting. Kaweco Alsport. But now it has a medium in it. There's a story behind that, kind of. Well, not kind of. There is a story behind that, but I don't think this is now the time. Okay. Alright. KEF. Oh. It looks like it says gin high. Oh. I'm not going to put the pilot. If you know it's an Iroshizuku, you know it's a pilot. Okay. This was my favorite gray before I knew that Colorverse Matter was a thing. So if you want to know what I like in inks, stuff like this. Grays with pink in them are like my Wolfsbane, like kryptonite. I have a tattoo of Wolfsbane down my ribs. That was probably the most painful experience of my life. But it's a very pretty tattoo that you will never see. Because I will have to take my clothes off, and that would be inappropriate. Okay, did those. I have to put all the ones that I did in one spot. I just want to scratch the inside of my mouth. Okay. Next, I did that one, and I did that one, and I did that one, and I did that one. Okay, we don't have too many more to go. Alright, this, oops, we'll put all the grades on one page. An Enso XS, with an extra fine nib, that I had to do some adjustments to, so it's not very extra fine anymore. But I like it quite a bit. It's nice and wet. is filled with GFC, which is Graf von Faber-Castell. Stone Grey. It's in a cartridge. I like this gray a lot. Kind of want a bottle of it, but I should not buy it immediately. Not quite yet. I'll give it time. Now, this has been in the pen for quite a while, so I cannot say for certain this is what it would look like upon first inking. But I could definitely say this is how it looks in the pen if it's been in there for several months. And if you saw, I uncapped it and wrote immediately. I like this pen a lot. This is one of my favorite pocket pens. It's a very pockety pen, and you don't have to unscrew it. It's very small. You can get a clip for it if you want. Once you update the O-rings, it closes and posts beautifully. It's just, I like this pen a lot. I got it from Mass Drop because it was cheaper. But definitely would recommend the Enso XS if you want a good pocket pen. Let's see what's last for this page. Excuse me. We'll have to do all the pilot parallels on one page. Alright, we'll do this one. This is another Wingsung 3003, because I have more of these than I have any other pen, because I love them so much. If you want a cheap pen, get a Wingsung 3003. As far as, like, you know, I would want. Wow, that doesn't happen most of the time. Because I had it uncapped for a couple of seconds before I started writing. Let's get a little bit of juice in there. Oh no, I got ink on my hand. It looks like I am bleeding. See, look at, I am bleeding. Oh no, I am bleeding. I want to lick it, but I won't. I don't know what to do with this finger now. I'll just set it to the side. Oh, and there's some on my... Oh, dear. See, I don't mind getting ink all over myself, but I don't want to get ink all over the things that I'm writing. At least not the ink that I'm not writing with. Oh, come on. I didn't have any problems with this earlier, and now I have problems with it. I lick it. There, that's better. Sometimes you have to lick your nibs. You have to give them a good French kiss. Make lovey to your nibs. Okay. This is a Pilot CM nib. This means it's a calligraphy medium. It comes on the Metropolitan. You can get it on the Prera. You can probably get it on a few other pens. But, yes, I have it on this one. This is... Oh, no. Wow. See? Oh, this ink tastes bad. I'll have to wash it down with some absinthe. Secret Una plus BG Blue Ghost. I don't have a ratio for the mixing of this combo. It's just some and some. Wow. Wow. Or maybe I didn't even mix this one. I don't remember. This is dumb. There we go. Now, you don't see it here, but before I put the blue ghost in it, there was like, you've probably seen it with things like Diamond Agent Copper, or something like a super saturated red ink, or like Rouge Hematite by Gerbin. You get some crystallized crusties around here. Those are all gone. Now, I wish I could have shown them to you, but I was busy doing other things. But that can happen. It's not detrimental. You're not going to die. It's not going to ruin your pen. But it's a thing to be aware of. Alright, now this is going to take a little while to dry. Speaking of taking a little while to dry, I did a fire swatch with me on the Deaths series, and this 3 Oysters Namsan ink, the green with the purple sheen, is still not dry. I haven't touched it because I don't want to touch it because it looks like it's still very, very wet. Maybe we'll touch it now. Yes, see there. Yes, it's tacky. This is tacky. So don't lay this on super heavy. Don't use this in a super wet pen on something like Tomoe River, because it won't dry. And I have a bottle of Organic Studio Walden Pond that it doesn't matter whether I use it or not. If I have the bottle within like 3 feet of me, it will get somewhere. Like somewhere on my hand, on my pants, on my notebook, I will find some bit of Organic Studio Walden Pond. And I'm pretty sure my bottle is cursed. So if anybody wants some Walden Pond, you are more than welcome to take it off my hands and out of my life. Okay, so here let me look at this page while we wait for Sikatuna to dry. I am just covered in ink, and I don't mind it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's a badge of honor. See, because being into fountain pens is really fucking cool, contrary to popular belief. So I like to be covered in ink at all times. I don't care about being clean cut. That's just stupid and basic. And anyone who's not covered in ink probably likes ballpoints and doesn't know the difference and doesn't care, but we care. You care. I care. All of us care. We love fountain pens, and it makes me cry sometimes. So here's the comparison. Oh no, I wish you could see all the beautiful intricacies of petrichor in the swatch, but you can't. You can see it in the writing, but not in the swatch. It looks too blue. It's not that blue. Kirisame is nice and pink. Stone Grey is nice and stony. Sikatuna is nice and sheeny. See a little bit, it's not dry yet. But you know what? Turn the page. It's whatever. Whatever. I don't care. This is Drunky Nibs, not Creepy Nibs. We're not doing anything super special. We're having fun. Which is the single most important part of loving fountain pens. It's having a good time. So put that on the done list. Alright, okay, alright. Here is a wing song. It's a Jinhao. It's a Jinhao X750 with a Fude nib. If you watched the last Drunky Nibs, you'll know that this is filled with Pen BBS Artemisia Absinthium L, which is a beautiful green. It's nice and pale. Okay, I have to watch my angle with these. F for food day. I'll know that this is not a fine nib. I don't... Okay. P, B, B, X. Art. Absin. Oh. Alright, so fun fact about my desk. It has this little pull-out piece of wood on the side. It's like a drawer, but it's not a drawer. It's just a flat piece of wood. But when I put a notebook on it to, like, be level with the front of the desk, becomes a perfect, like, elbow rest for writing. And I believe that the piece of wood is exactly for writing. And that's what I use in the top drawer. I take it out and I put it on the top drawer of my desk, and that's what I set the camera on. Someday I'll do a desk tour. I don't know if I want to do that now, because my desk is very messy. And again, once I get started, my desk is always messy, so I don't think that it would make a difference if I did it now or did it 6 months from now. Either way, we're not going to do it. Here's another Niangao pen. I don't know. I'm not gonna write with this one. I'm not gonna bother. This is a now 51A with Bobby Architect nib. And I'm okay with it. It's fine. Architect nibs are not my preferred style, because I don't write in the architect style. I like my cursive. I love cursive. I have tried, not very hard, but I've tried to, like, make my cursive look very good. Look at that. Okay, anyway, let's stop talking about that. Let's keep doing the currently inked. It's too many pens. I have way too many pens currently inked. I know that most people don't, but some people do. Hey, let's shout out to those people who have way too many pens inked that they will never write with, and they just ink them because they think the ink is pretty and they want to see how it looks in the pen. And they've just fooled around with it for about 20 minutes, and then they set it down, and it's filled with the same ink for about 6 months. Anyway, this is a... Oh, where's my lines? Oh no, the Artemisia absinthium has overtaken the page. Also, the Sikatuna that's on my fingers has been smudged everywhere. Fuck! Like I said, this is turning out exactly as expected. TWSBI 1.1 stub. Diamond on a moke. Woo! This ink has been in this pen for quite a while, because I don't use this pen a lot. Because I did a first impressions of this pen, and at first it didn't write very well. Now it does, because I know what I'm doing when it comes to nib adjustment. But this nib was not nicely adjusted when I received it. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I still don't like the grip section. I wouldn't, like, take this anywhere, really. I kind of regret buying it. I wish I would have, you know... I just wanted the nib, really. Let's be real here. I don't have any 1.1 stubs. Especially no 1-point stubs that are actually like manufactured as 1.1 stub. I have a stub that's similar that I did to a Jinhao X450, but I've been trying to find that nib. I know I put it in a different pen that isn't the X450, and I can't find it. It is driving me absolutely batty, but in a bad way. Because I like bats. They're very cute. So I wish I could find that nib. I don't know what happened to it. It was nice and wet. And it wrote very nicely and very smooth. And all was well with the world. Oh god, it's another hour-long video. Hope you're along for the ride. Alright, let's... See, I was gonna ink a pen and put it in my currently inked notebook on the camera, because I'm like, I don't have enough content. But now I have way too much content. This is a Pen BBS 471 without the little ringy doodad. Because I don't like it. It makes it harder to screw on the posting. Because you have to do it backwards. See, because the way the ring is, you have to do it like this. Instead of like this. And I would much rather screw this on and do plastic on plastic than plastic on metal on metal on plastic. This just feels nicer in the hand. I have 3 Pen BBS 471s. 2 of them are black, and they are underneath the thing that I'm using to write upon right now. Oh, that diamine automoke is way too orange. Okay. Anyway. This pen also did not write very nicely as soon as I got it out of the box, but now it writes beautiful. I am very happy that I have learned how to do nib adjustments. This is filled with come here. A dear. Woo! God fucking damn it, why did I drink so much before I made a video? I don't know how to pace myself. I'm like, oh, I'm not drunk enough yet. I'm gonna drink more. I'm not drunk enough yet. I'm gonna drink more. And then it's like, whoa, I'm way too drunk. Did I talk about the leaky nib already? I think I did. But I don't know for certain. But check out that podcast. They also encourage swearing on their fucking podcast. So you should fucking listen to it. Because if you like anything that I have to do, you should check out the leaky nib. And you should also check out the Pen Greek. Because she is also just like, you know, I love pens. I get excited over pens. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to play with pens. It's a jolly old time. Let's have some fun. That's what pens should be, is fun. You shouldn't be too concerned about any kind of like, oh, this has to be like edited this way, and it's got to be this long, and it's got to do this stuff. No. I refuse to accept that. As fountain pen enthusiasm. You gotta be enthusiastic. Am I not enthusiastic about fountain pens? I am enthusiastic about fountain pens. I love fountain pens. I don't... Like, why do I even love fountain pens? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you in any certain terms. But I do. It brings me such a great amount of joy. I don't know, there's just something about everything about it that makes me just jizz my pants all day long. Okay, so this is the fake Moonman M2. So, Moon Presents. Because my favorite video game is Bloodborne. I've never gotten past the first level, but my favorite video game is Bloodborne. I love everything about it. It's so fucking cool and like right up my goddamn alley. It's so far up my alley. It's in my house. Like, oh my god, but I'm so bad at it because I suck at video games. So we're gonna call this the Moon Presence. So fine, Nib. That's an E. Fuck! Fuck, Nib. Fuck it. Whatever. This currently notebook's gonna be a goddamn mess, and when I sober up later, I'm gonna be like, what have I done? This is filled with color verse. Oh, opportunity. I have no idea if that is even any kind of legible. But let's do a swatch. It's so purple. It's so purple. Shout out to Amanda. I know you love purple, and you're probably gonna watch this video. Because you're great. You're so amazing. I don't know. Every time I get like a comment from somebody, or like comments from the same person who's commented on like a few videos, I have a hard time feeling like anything I have to say is worth something. Like, I have social anxiety, because it's like, well, who the fuck gives a shit what you think? But some people actually give a shit what I think. It's a hard time wrapping my head around. So I don't know how to fully express my gratitude, other than just saying thank you a whole lot. Like, yes, you're gonna be my first pen pal. I've never had it like a pen pal before that I like actually send letters to, but I'm definitely going to send you something, because you deserve it. Thank you so much. I probably should have asked whether it was okay for me to name drop you in a video, but I already have, and you didn't say anything about it then, so it's fine. Alright, let's look at these inks so far. Let's go back to the page one. These are dry. Focus. Thank you. Okay. There's like, yes. I love rose powder. It's probably my favorite pink right now. That and Lady Rose. And Penbibia Sushimo. I looked up how to pronounce that, and then I don't remember how. But I know it's not Zujimo. It's something different. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's the ink that matters. It's not the name. It's Petrichor and Kisame and Stone Gray and Sikatuna. Ignore that. We're gonna pretend that's not there. It's auto mode. And the color doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do the last ones now, because I don't have a whole lot of other pens that are inked up. I just cleaned my triple extra fine ghost pen. It's a Kaweco Frosted Sport in something coconut. But it's my ghost pen. It's got a black clip. It's got a black triple extra fine nib. And I always fill it with the Rohrer and Klingner Documentus shorts. I said it like that on purpose. Rohrer und Klingner Documentus Schwarz. But this is a Kaweco Allsport that's filled with a different ink. Oop. Now, oh, I scared myself. I did that thing where I bumped the lever in my chair with my chair. this is a medium nib. This is the nib that came with my Frosted Sport because I ordered it from nibsmith.com. So this nib is tuned and smoothed. Oh my god, I forget his name. I'm gonna put it in the description down there, where the description always is. Oh my god, I should just die now. I don't deserve to be alive for not remembering the name of the person who tuned this nib. But he's great. This nib is amazing. This nib is so fantastic. I love it so much. I'm glad that I put it on this nib because I like it so much more than the triple extra fine on this pen because it's so heavy. Okay, and now I'm salivating everywhere because I'm drunk. Okay, this is filled with Colorverse, Vortex, Motion. I put not. That's an M and an Osh. This nib is so great. It's so smooth and nice and wet, and just I love it. This was my favorite ink before Colorverse Matter came into my life. Colorverse and Pen BBS are my favorite ink brands. As far as like me liking a lot of their stuff and like loving everything I've tried so far, give this a shot. You could see it's kind of like a purple, but then it dries to like a black and gray with this green sheen. See, it's this nice dark green sheen. I've never seen anything quite like it before. It's very nice. Okay. Next is another Kaweco Sport. I don't know, should I say Sport because it's German? Ooh, my foot feels good rubbing against the carpet. Okay, I'm going to stop that now because that's awkward. This one, I have some trouble getting it to start because it's filled with Rache und Klingende Documenta Schwarz, which dries pretty quickly on a nib. I expect that, so I'm not upset by it or anything, because it's so fucking waterproof that it doesn't matter. So... oh wait, this isn't all sport. I just like, oh fuck, that was gross. I just gave the nib a blowjob, and it came in my mouth. Wow, why did I say that? This is a family-oriented channel. The Kaweco Ice. Oh my god, this is fucking bullshit. Ooh, oh, you just saw like a bunch of my spit on that nib. Okay, maybe I have to clean this one. Sport. This is a double broad nib. Good enough. Wow. This video started off bad and it ended up worse. Whatever. It's like automatically stopped recording like 3 times already. The maximum recording limit was reached, which is like 33 minutes. So I'm guessing this will be like an hour and a half long video. Oh my god. Normally it doesn't be this bad. It isn't this bad. But today it's this bad. And I guess you should see it, 'cause, you know, that's what's happening. That's what's real. This is real. This channel is all about real. This is real. This is all happening right now in front of me. I'm not trying to, like, fudge shit, you know, just to get views. I don't want views. I want comments. Comments are way more important than views. I love interacting with anybody who watches this, which, I mean, it's kind of hypocritical because I don't leave any comments on any other YouTube channels. I just respond to the comments on this one because I'm selfish. But it's really because, like, who gives a shit about what I have to say? Who cares? What really does that matter? But I give a shit about what you have to say. I do 100%, like, not trying to, like, butter anybody up. Every time I get a comment, it fills me with joy. This is the pilot parallel. In 1.5. This is filled with 2 diaminings. Ooh, wow. Moondust and Silver Fox. I put Moondust in it first, and then I've just been, like, topping it up with Silver Fox ever since. So there's still glitter in it. But I didn't want to use up all my Moondust. So I've just been wanting to kind of, like, clear out the glitter with another ink. And I really like the way this looks. Ooh. Pretend you didn't see that. It's fine. Okay. And then we're just gonna put PP for this. P 2.4 millimeter. Noodler's Proctor's Ledge plus BG, which is Blue Ghost. Oh my god, I didn't do the, like, fancy swatch on Moondust. Fox Silver. I'll do that swatch there, and then I can, oops. There's Moon Fox. Call it Moon Fox. Boom. Okay. And then other pilot parallel. P 3.8. This is PBS June Pearl. Close enough. I think the shimmer's kind of clogging the feet a little bit, so it's writing a little scratch here. Let's do a shake and a squeeze. Go! Squeeze! Oh, God, I thought I was going to crack the empty cartridge, but it didn't. Ooh, you can see there's glitter on that. Yeah. There's only one more pen left that I have inked right now, and it's the Pilot 6mm. And that's filled with color versus motion that you already saw. So I'm just going to put it on this piece of drawing paper that I've been using as a background for drunken calligraphy. Color V VM vortex motion. I don't know what vortex motion is. I know I read about it once, but then I don't remember exactly what it is. So that was fun. I hope you had fun. This was fun. I talked about all the pens that I have ink in at the moment. Whoa, do we need to zoom out? Yeah, let's see all of them at once. Yeah. Let's mix them up together. It's like soup. It's pen soup. I hope you had fun with this pen soup. I had fun with this pen soup. I have gotten ink all over all the everything, and it's amazing. And it makes me feel good. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching this whole thing, if you did. Thank you for not watching this whole thing, if you didn't. I'm just really grateful that fountain pens exist, and that there's a community surrounding them, and that we all just feel really, really fucking good about pens. And I don't know, it's just... Alright, I gotta stop before I cry. I'm not gonna cry. I won't cry on camera. That's uncouth. So have a good day, punch every Nazi, and be your best self, or your breast self. Either one is fine.